Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. I gotta rearrange some things first. My microphone is like crooked, and I don't know if that's gonna mess up the audio and stuff. So I ain't taking no chances. But anyways, yeah, welcome to another episode. I think I'm gonna do a relationship advice episode today. I think I was like, cause I wanted to just take a break from like doing those episodes and stuff. So. But first things first, I guess I got a message from Microsoft on Xbox. I thought I'd seen this message already. There's like they gave me $500,000 in Grand Theft Auto 5, so I gotta play that and redeem it and things before it disappears. But anyways, yeah, welcome to another relationship advice episode. Let me go ahead and open up the website, Reddit. I got it pretty much like my Google, it now knows that I just go like on this subreddit like regularly now because it always has it open for me and things. But no, I got an email. It was because yeah, Reddit, they'll send me like emails of like particular topics. I don't mind it. Like I guess it is helpful, and that was the reason why I wanted to do this one. But anyways, yeah, I hopefully I'll come across it. If not, then I'll just probably have to go through my emails. But anyway, hopefully I remember to do that. But first story, my daughters had a horrible fight over Animal Crossing, and one told the other to kill herself. Animal Crossing is a video game, so that is, wow, that sucks. That sucks. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. First off, I probably would have went off on both of them for like fighting over a video game. Like, I'm trying to think, did me and my sister, I don't think we ever really fought over video games. But I remember she did get mad at me one time because they made a Matrix video game for the PlayStation 2. I wish they remastered that game. That game was actually pretty fun. But anyways, they had made a Matrix video game for the PlayStation 2. And I remember, I think she got all the way to the last level, and then I was playing the game too, but yeah, I was like, I didn't think anything of it when I played it the next time, but she made it to the last mission, and I beat the last mission and won. And she got mad because she didn't get to do it. I'm like, you can very well go back and play it. Like, I'm not, stop. That's like nothing stopping you. That's why I'm like, at the time being, I'm like, why do I feel bad? Like, now when I think about it, I'm like, you can very well, the missions are still, they have a mission select thing, so you can very well play that last mission. Like, I'm just, yeah, there was like no reason to get mad over it. But yeah, if she had told me to kill myself over it, I'm like, that makes no sense. You can very well start this game all over again and play it. Or you could just play the last mission. It ain't like the last mission is disappearing. And whatever the reason for them arguing over Animal Crossing, that's why I'm like, man, I want to play that game now just to see the hype over it. Because if it's gotten that serious, then dang, like this game might be a serious game. But yeah, I definitely would have sat them both down and been like, y'all shouldn't be arguing over a video game, period. And then I looked at the one daughter and I'm like, you should never tell somebody to kill themselves over anything. There's no reason to tell somebody to kill themselves. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I would have punished the one daughter, but I probably would have, like, yeah, you ain't playing Animal Crossing if it ain't got to your mind like this, to where now you're wishing death on other people and stuff. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Like, I don't even know how, like, you learn some stuff. Well, I guess, like, social media, the internet, and all that stuff. But that's just something that you just don't say to somebody. I don't care what they did or say to you. You just don't say that to a person. I don't care what the reason is. Like, you do not say that to a person. I've had it where people said that to me on YouTube. It doesn't get to me, but I know that it gets to other people. And I just know that if there's something that would get to a person, they wouldn't want that thing that gets to them to be said to them. So that's why I'm like, yeah, don't say things you don't even know if it's gonna get to a person or not, because I'm pretty sure if her sister killed herself and you gotta live your whole life knowing that you told your sister to do that over Animal Crossing, yeah, that's something that you ain't gonna be able to live with. So don't say that to people. But anyways, yeah, I was like, I should read it, but no, I kind of said everything I need to say. Plus, it's long too. Yeah, that's long. That is long. I'm not reading all of that. But anyways, yeah, don't tell people to kill themselves. Next one. Husband destroyed bags to prove a point. Destroyed bags. Is this long? Nah, it's long. Kind of long. I don't even want to read it. I don't want to read the long ones anymore because it just takes too long. I just wish it was like one paragraph. So they plan on leaving the pack. So I guess she was trying to leave and he destroyed the bags or something. I don't know. That maybe he might need to leave, dude, if he out here destroying stuff. So I'm sorry, but you know, like I'm not showing sympathy anymore for people. It's like they out here. It's like if the person gotta like take the time out of their day to write this thing on Reddit, it's like I don't know. It probably best y'all need to seek out counseling or just end the relationship. But anyways, this next one update. Just found out that my ex made substantial anonymous contribution to my child's GoFundMe medical account. Huh. Well, let's read this. Well, dang, why are they all long? I don't want to read long stuff. Dang that. No, I'm not reading that. Yeah, congratulate them, I guess, if you still got feelings for them and things. But yeah, if you got feelings for them, then probably yeah, they don't even. Why is this? Oh, the post is locked, so I can't even read it. I don't even want to read the other one because that's just too long. But anyways, yeah, that's nice. Substantial anonymous the contribution to my child. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. They care about your child and stuff. So anyways, next one. Oh, this one ain't that long, but there's like my husband can go F himself. So they say, I found out he's been cheating on me. He calls me nag, says I'm crazy, but his girlfriend is a sweetie, the sweetest, and he's been talking to this person for a long time. They're my friend too. Where my friend, they slipped up, and now I know. I have no family here. I have no friends. I don't have a job right now. I just had a baby, and our other 2 kids are stuck at home because of pandemic. I'm hormonal and tired, and now I'm broken. I want to scream. So before I go crazy and destroy all his possessions and make myself look like an a-hole in front of my children, what am I supposed to do? He is at work. I'm sorry if this doesn't follow the format. I'm sorry my username doesn't have RA. I'm it. Please help me. I'm a nah, because I think that this is something. Don't destroy his things, and don't show him that you are broken. It's like, tell him that it is overall messed up that he cheated, but you are better than him. See, I was like, but you overall, you're better. See, I'm like, because I'm trying to think of like something to say, like it's like still under construction of what I'm gonna say. So tell him overall that it's messed up that he cheated, but you will be the bigger person and move on. You will find somebody better that truly cares and won't do something like that knowing it is going to hurt you. It's like, stay focused and keep your head up. Period. Comment. Yeah. Honestly, he's like, can't be with that person and stuff. And then the friend, I probably wouldn't even talk to the friend no more because it's like, we're in a relationship and y'all still slept around behind my back. So yeah, overall, you gotta just move on from that, from them people. But anyways, next one. My wife is getting a coworker as a stripper for her bachelor party. My wife is getting a coworker as a strip. Oh, okay. For her bachelor. Oh, for her bachelor. I always get thrown off by the bachelorette and bachelor. I was like, I don't know what I was reading. I had to like read it a few times to understand. I'm like, wait, what are they trying to say? But I I guess if nothing goes, see, that's what I'm like. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the bachelor and bachelorette parties and stuff. Cause like nah, like I don't trust that type of behavior. Like I don't want no dude stripping in front of my girl, and I don't want no girl stripping in front of me, cause it's just gonna raise suspicion. So the day I get married, I'm like, look, I'm not looking for no bachelor. If I gotta secretly get married, I'll do it. But I'm like, I'm not looking for no bachelorette party and things. Like if we all can't have a party all together, then I don't want no party. But no, I'm like, we could have like a jointed bachelor and bachelorette party where everything is going down there. But even then, I still wouldn't. It'd just be awkward at that point. But I know people will think I'm weird, but yeah, I'm not looking for all that. I'm like, it's just gonna raise suspicion. She'll probably think I'm cheating on her. I'll probably think she's cheating on me, and I know that's probably not the case. But usually, I've heard with stories like that's how that type of stuff happens and things. And I'm like, nope. I'm not cut out for that type of stuff, so therefore I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Nah, I'm cool. I don't need no bachelor party and stuff. So as much as my friends, they were like, oh, we gonna throw. I'm like, I'm not going, and ain't nobody coming in my house. I'm like, so therefore that yeah, bachelor party, it's canceled. So y'all try, yeah, if y'all all like, oh yeah, we got nope, ain't happening. So yeah, is it long? It's kind of long. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the long ones. I'm just like, yo, if I can tell by the title what it is, if it seems interesting. That wouldn't even really seem all that interesting. No disrespect, but I'm just like, nah, I'm alright. I'll read something else. But anyways, my girlfriend decided to stop taking birth control, and I'm terrified she's going to get pregnant. Well, I mean, like, if you don't want kids, then tell her that. If you do want kids, then you shouldn't be nothing to worry about. But so I'm like, yeah, it's like, you know, tell the person, like, look, I'm not ready for a family yet. And if the relationship ends, the relationship ends. So, you know, the day when you are ready and, you know, if y'all, like, still got feelings for each other or something, I don't know. But, yeah, it's like, you know, just, yeah, like, tell them. I'm like, I wouldn't be afraid to tell them, like, yo, I'm not ready for a family yet. Like, I don't know, me, I'm not trying to say, like, I don't care about a family. But I think what I'm more so trying to say, like, if I did have a girlfriend right now and she told me that she was pregnant, then I'd just be like, okay, well, I gotta spend, like, the next 9 months, like, saving up as much money as I possibly could, and then just, you know, having, like, some, like, you know, at least being able to make enough to where I'm, like, able to provide for my family and stuff, like, you know. But I don't know, like, I guess I'm, like, mentally prepared for it, but, like, more so as, like, what's the words? Like, mentally I'm prepared, but, like, I wouldn't necessarily, like, well, financially I might be, like, a little bit prepared financially, but I don't know. Like, I guess, like, full on, like, prepared, like, yeah, I'm, like, probably halfway there and stuff, but yeah, tell them that you're not ready for a family. I feel like that's, like, people, they just, like, the communication in a relationship, it's, like, at an all-time low. If you're, like, having to go to Reddit and things and not talk to them about it and stuff, like, yeah, I don't know, like, I wouldn't necessarily post, like, my relationship stuff on Reddit, but yeah, I'll try to, like, solve it. I guess, like, if it's, like, a past relationship, then I probably would talk about it just to see what people have to say. But, or if I'm, like, trying to get an opinion, if I think I'm right, people are saying that I'm wrong, then I would like to see what other people think and things, so. But anyways, yeah. Just talk to her and stuff. But anyways, my girlfriend of 6 months just admitted a lot to me, and I don't know what to do. Oh, this one's kind of short. So anyways, so they said, I haven't been able to see her for over 10 weeks now because of the coronavirus, but despite that, we've still texted a lot and Zoom here and there. She admitted to me that I don't make her happy anymore and that she doesn't go to me when she's sad because I can't. How can I change this? Dang, that's messed up. That's really messed up. Like, sis, I don't even, like, that's why I'm all like, I don't even understand, like, when a person, they say, like, I don't, like, so what, that's why I'm like, nah, like, that, before that even gets to that point, like, I don't know, like, overall, I think she's wanting to date other people. That sounds like that case in that story, but, like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, me, personally, if a girl wasn't, see, that's why I'm like, I wouldn't want to put that over her head, that she doesn't make me happy. But I would just cut straight to it in things and then just, probably bring up the fact that, hey, we should just like overall be friends, because I like, if you don't see the relationship going nowhere, then say that. But it's like, I don't know, like, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, when the girl says like, oh, I don't make her happy and things, I'm like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Because you left me in a position where I'm like, I don't know what to do and things. Like, I don't like, wouldn't like to like find things that make you happy. Like, well, what makes you happy and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, that something like that should have been established, and just do it as much as I possibly can, but no promises and things. But yeah, I'll do whatever I possibly can to like make you happy. But if I don't, then I don't. Like, I need to know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, communication needs to be a key in a relationship. Like, overall, if we're not talking about things that's getting to us, then yeah, the relationship ain't gonna last. But yeah, I'm gonna write this. Sounds like she wants to date other people. I never understand when a person says, you don't make me happy. Like, what are you supposed to do if she's not telling you the problems she is facing in the relationship? It's like maybe she said that thinking you would end things, but it's like maybe she did say that thinking that he would just like end it, and you're like, well, what am I supposed to do and things, like, but yeah, it's like, you gotta understand, like, people got brains and stuff, and people are gonna be thinking about these type of things. So probably this is something that I would probably write. If a girl did tell me something like that, it'd probably be the one and only time I'll go on to Reddit, because probably I would end the relationship and be all like, well, I'm like, I don't know what to do and things, so yeah, guess we just gonna overall have to be friends. Maybe she said, like, yeah, maybe she said that thinking you would end things, but overall tell her that she needs to communicate with people if stuff is bothering her. Yeah, I'm like, that's, like, my thing is like, you gotta be honest in a relationship. That's one person that I, idolize in a way about, like, honesty, is this radio host named Charlemagne the God. I know you guys probably, like, if you don't know who he is, look him up, but definitely one of the most honest people. I think that's definitely somebody where I'm like, before me knowing who he was, I would have rather wanted a person to just tell me something to, like, not hurt my feelings. But I think it was like, the more I watched him and then just the more life experience that I dealt with, I was like, you know what, just tell me. Like, if it, like, whatever you're gonna tell me, if that hurts more than the lie, then I'm like, I guess, it's not like I'm gonna do anything dramatic or anything. So I'm like, yeah, just tell me what's going on. I'm like, and be honest. Don't tell me some stuff that you're all like, oh, I don't want to say something that hurts your feelings. Like, no, hurt my feelings. Like, dude, like, say what you gotta say. Say what's on your chest, but don't, like, hide it. And I'm sitting here, like, every time when I get into a relationship, that's, like, the one thing that I'm thinking about and stuff. Like, nah, just say stuff that's overall. If you think it's gonna hurt my feelings, then say it. Then overall, I'm like, like, I feel like that, like, she's being honest. I can respect that about her. She ain't lying. She ain't saying something like, so if a girl like broke up with me, she was just like, I want to see other people. I'm like, oh, well, all right. Like, I guess. Like, I think at that point, I'm like, yeah, it's just, a relationship wasn't in the plans for us. So just got to move on and things. But anyways, oh, this one's weird. I caught my stepfather taking a photo of my feet. Yeah, that... Definitely tell the mom. Definitely tell the mom. That stepfather is weird. Yeah, let's just go ahead and read this. I don't care if it's long or not. So anyways, I'm currently quarantined with my mother and my stepfather during the pandemic. And recently, I have noticed my stepfather, Dave, fake name, has been acting weird around me. Just making weird jokes about me, asking about my dating life, etc. Whenever my mother isn't around, as she is an essential worker while Dave works from home. Nothing was too creepy until today, though. I was on the sofa reading a book while he was throwing around the toy for our dog. When the toy gets stuck underneath the sofa I was sitting on, he then gets right next to me looking for the ball. But when he was looking under the couch, I hear the photo taking noise from his phone. I asked Dave what that was about, and he got really defensive, saying it is none of my business, and walks away. I was very suspicious at this point, and I chased after him while he was trying to delete the photo, before he could delete the photo, I saw it was a picture of my feet, and I asked him why the F would he do that. He then admitted that he has been taking photos of my feet to trade them online for other pictures of women's feet, as my feet are high. That is so weird. I'm like, bro, you couldn't, like, see, that's, and I'm like, nah, I'm like, okay, maybe if I'm getting paid, no, even if I was, I'm like, that's just weird. That's some weird behavior, bro. Like, nah, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. Like, and then it's what conversations are you having with women? Like, that is, so it's like, in a way, he is kind of cheating on the mom. I mean, he's out here texting women for feet pictures and trading. I'm like, man, that's some weird behavior, bro. That is weird. And then then she was all like, feet are high, and told me not to tell mom. I am incredibly grossed out and angry at Dave, but I am scared to tell my mother because they are happy together, and since Dave owns the house we live in, my mother and I have nowhere to go if we get kicked out. Any advice would be great. I am really scared at the moment. Probably, yeah, I don't know, save up money and find a place and move out, like, but that's just weird. That's some weird, like, but like, maybe family or somebody can help you guys out, but I don't think that ain't cool. It's like, maybe family or somebody can help you guys out, but being in that house is probably not a good idea. If he's taking photos of your feet, then he's gonna think other things are okay. And I don't want to even talk about what those other things are. Overall, y'all need to leave that house. It is not safe. Yeah, that dude's a weirdo. That dude's a weirdo. Like, secretly taking photos of your stepdaughter's feet. Like, bro, what kind of weird games are you on? That's not normal. Like, I'm saying, like, how would that make him feel if somebody was doing that to him and he doesn't even know the person like that? Like, I guess, like, but that's the thing, though. I'm like, yeah, it's like, I don't, like, they were like, oh, it is a stepdaughter. I don't care. Like, you don't know a person like that to just be taking photos of their feet. I don't care what the relationship is. Like, that's not cool. That's some, like, version of the invasion of a person's privacy. Like, no. I wouldn't want somebody taking photos of my feet and then trading them. I'm like, man, no. So, next one. Should I throw out my boyfriend of 4 years? So boyfriend does. They wrote like a smaller version. There is all like, how long is it? Oh, this one, kind of long, kind of it's kind of long. But the short version: boyfriend of 4 years found the list of things I was going to bring up with the couples therapist when I could get an appointment post COVID, and has been a jerk since. Yeah, break up with him. Nobody deserves to, like, somebody being a jerk to them in a relationship, whether it's the woman or it's the man. Yeah, it shouldn't be a jerk to a person and things. Like, if y'all having issues and he's still, like, being a jerk about it, yeah, break up with him. So, yeah, do it. Do it. But anyways, my best friend catfished my husband. Wow. So, like, wow. So, yeah, is this long? Dang, I'll read it anyways. Title says it all, folks. My best friend since childhood admitted to catfishing my husband. Me and who we will call Eric have been friends for as long as I can remember. He's roughly 18 months older than me and grown up Our parents lived across the street from each other. We went to the same elementary, middle, and high school, as well as church and youth group. We did everything together. When I met Steve, my husband, Eric was super cool about it, like usual, and was even my bridesmaid in my wedding, and I was his best man when he married his wife. Recently, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. That's funny. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, if there's like a girl that I've been friends with for a long time, and yeah, she asked me. See, I'm like, do you want me to jokingly be a bridesmaid, or do you want me to, like, you know, wear a suit? Because I'm like, if you want me to wear a dress, like, I'm saying, can I at least wear sneakers with it? Like, at least know people, like, I'll cross you with these sneakers, but just for the wedding and just for comedy purposes and stuff, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, if it was like for like comedy and things, like, you know, to just get some laughs, get some memories and stuff, I so would. I'm like, yeah, I definitely would do it. And then she has to wear a suit at my wedding and stuff, and then it has to, like, you know, do her hair like how like a men's would do. No, I definitely be like, I don't even care though, like, what her ethnicity is. Like, she definitely would have to get like a hairstyle like mine. Like, when, like, a fade, like, kind of like, if, yeah, watch my YouTube videos, or, like, look up Instagram photos of me. I'm like, no, we're gonna have to get a wig, or, like, flatten your hair down somehow, and then get, like, one of those, like, wigs, but it's gonna have to look exactly like mine. I'm like, if she's, like, yeah, if my, like, best friend, if she's, like, white, Hispanic, I don't care. I'm like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Like, I wore a dress for your wedding, you gotta get, a wig like mine. Well, I don't wear a wig, but you're gonna have to get a wig that looks like my hairstyle for my wedding. You're gonna have to. And I'm like, otherwise you ain't gonna be a part of it. But, no, I'm joking. But anyways, so then she was like, recently Steve has been acting off, and I brought it up to what I thought was my best friend, and he said it was probably just a phase. As I thought, whoa. So, like, I thought he was doing it just to see if he would cheat, and I'm like, I'm like, I would be cool with it. Like, if one of my friends did, like, if they did that and the girl was, like, meeting and then catfish, and then he brought it, yeah, so I've been like, oh, okay, so you got my back. You were just making sure that this, like, girl isn't a cheater, and if she is, then she is. And I'm like, yeah, the relationship's over, but anyways, as things progressed, I checked Steve's phone and found him sexting and exchanging nudes with some woman named Miranda. I confronted him, and being very upset, I thought I'd go to my best friend, right? Well, Eric's immediate response was, I'm not surprised, and says that he knew Steve would turn out to be unfaithful. I asked how, and he originally lied and said it was because the way he acts. But they said they. But anyways, now I know Eric pretty well and knew he was lying, so he admitted to it and showed me the fake account and everything. He says he did to save me from spending my life with the loser. Then they're like, now I'm just confused. Did my husband actually cheat on me? Do I cut both of them out of my lives? Who do I stay with while I isolate? No, your best friend. If your best friend was doing it to protect you, that is not a problem. I would not be mad at my friend from saving me from someone that was willing to go out and cheat on me. Now, if I don't even know, like, so I'm trying to think, is Eric my best? Oh, so Eric is okay. So now, if Eric was sleeping around with your husband, then yeah, cut them both off. But if he's doing it to make sure you don't get hurt, then keep your best friend but divorce your husband. Nah, because he was like, yeah, it's like he out here sexting dude, or well, I don't even know. He did catfish. I see, that's a confuse. But no, like, cut off the husband. You have to. But anyways, that one just seems weird to read. I don't even really care for this. It's another sex life one. I'm like, you know what, actually, I want to read the one that I seen in my emails, because the title looked pretty interesting. quarantine with my roommate's racist boyfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna read that and I'm gonna end this episode. So they said, I live in a small apartment, 2 other girls. I get along with both of them fine, but one has a boyfriend who makes me uncomfortable. He's really openly rude to me, doesn't like me because I confront him about saying racist stuff in front of me. I'm not white, he is, and generally acts really unpleasant around me and makes the apartment unpleasant. He lives in a different part of the city, and since the pandemic began, my roommate has been staying with him 95% of the time, leaving me and the other roommates here by ourselves. Today she hinted she'd like to come back at some point and might bring him with her. Normally when he comes over, I just leave and go to do other stuff, but since we are in the pandemic, I'll be home quite a bit. Is there a good way to bring this up to her? That I don't really want him here when I'm quarantined. Yeah, like, no, First off, why is she dating somebody that's racist? Like, that's the question. Yeah, I'm like, if she's there seeing that, nah, that's not cool. That's not cool. I definitely wouldn't, like, I'm like, look, you know, I'm like, I tell my friend, like, look, I care about you. You a dope friend, but I'm not going to be around your racist significant other. So either they gotta go, and I'm like, and that's the thing where I'm like, I don't want to ruin. I'm like, look, I'm not like trying to like step in your relationship, but I'm saying like it's gonna most likely lead into a fight if he says some stuff to me that's gonna be racist. Like, and then it's like, yeah, if I'm like, and if I'm telling him like, dude, that's not cool, then he's still like, you know, continuously being racist and things. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to swing on him. I don't want to swing on him, but he's being racist, and he needs to be checked. So I'm saying, like, definitely, I'd like, or see, cause I'll probably, that's a good idea. Like, so if you are black, bring every black friend you have over. No, that might be doing too much. Somebody might get killed. No, never mind. I was thinking like maybe just bring all her like black friends and relatives over and stuff, cause that's what I do. I'll probably call up all the black friends. Call up all my uncles, my dad, who else? Probably my mom too, and we all just gonna be in the house just chilling. And I'm like, I dare him to say one racist thing, and while he like and say it in the middle of all of us, like, please do so, please. I'm like, bro, you better be the next Bruce Lee if you think you're gonna get out of that, because I'm saying like, if you ain't got no Bruce Lee powers, you shouldn't be racist for no. Even Bruce Lee wasn't racist, but I'm saying like you better have some Bruce Lee powers. You're gonna be racist in front of a group of black people. That's why it's like you gotta challenge people sometimes. But nah, definitely. I don't know. Like I want to I want to leave like a violent comment, but people will probably be all like, you know, like, oh no, don't be violent and stuff. Me, that's the thing. Like, but that's what you have to do to people like that. They're obviously never gonna learn, so you have to be violent towards them. You gotta act a certain way towards them. You can't just let them get away with this type of stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I definitely if there is like a girl I was friends with and she had a boyfriend that was racist and he was saying racist things to me, I swing on him. I look my best friend clean her face or my roommate, and I'll be like, look, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to swing on your guy right here, alright? Because he doesn't know it's like black people that'll play around with that type of stuff. And I'm like, look, racism, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. Like, racism doesn't get to me. Like, I get racist comments all the time and things, but if it does get to a point where I am uncomfortable with it, then yeah, I tell the person like, yo, you need to like chill on that. You need to stop that and things. That's not cool. I'm like, you wouldn't get in front of a group of black people and say that. So like, or whoever, you ain't gonna get in front of a group of them and say that. So don't say that around me. And if they still proceed to say it, I'm gonna look my roommate in the face. I'm like, I am so sorry. And I'm gonna swing on him. Then if it was a girl, I don't know. I wouldn't hit her, but I definitely would probably get like, I don't know, probably get like some like old and nasty like something, you know, like get like some like old nasty, like save some like old expired food for the longest, wait till it they like expires and things, and wait till it gets all old, smelly, and nasty. Buy a blender. Oh yeah, you guys gotta understand like the creativity that lives within me and stuff. But yeah, I'll get some like old nasty food. Let it sit there for a second. Tell them, I'm like, look, all right, just nobody don't throw this out. It's for a YouTube video. I'll lie and be like, it's for a YouTube video. I'm not gonna eat this, but I'm just saying, like, this is for a YouTube video, so don't throw it out. Lie about all of that. It ain't gonna be for no YouTube video. Buy a blender. Get that old nasty food. Put it in the blender. Soon as they say one nasty thing to me, I'm dumping the whole thing on them. On their head. On their, like, people, I'm telling you, like, please don't cross me. Please don't cross me. See, a part of me would, you know, like, if I can't do nothing at the moment, then I would get violent. But if I have time to, like, think about my choices, I'm gonna be on some, like, Saw type stuff. Straight up, so I'm like, let's play a game. I'm like, we're gonna play a good old fun game. But yeah, that's what can I necessarily say to this person? If you're good friends, if you are good friends with this roommate, you need to tell them that this guy makes you uncomfortable. And why is she dating somebody that is racist? Is he only racist when she's out of the room? It's like, overall, like, no, if you need to, if that's the case, wait until one day he starts being racist. Record him and post it on social media. Post it on social media. Let your roommates know and others that this guy is a racist. And hopefully your roommate understands. Comment, send, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. That's what I'm like, yeah, I just hope that there's not a time when I gotta deal with some stuff like that, because I definitely swing on the person. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, have it set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It would knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.